Hi, so glad you're in the kitchen with Mom, Mom's Pretend Cooking Show. Up on today's menu, we are going to make a carrot spoonbread. Now, spoonbread traditionally has cornmeal and milk and eggs in it, and it's a custard-like texture, very southern. The spoonbread we are going to make doesn't have milk or cornmeal in it, but I'm still going to call it a spoonbread. I've got a pound of carrots that I'm going to shred in my food processor. If you don't have a food processor, that's okay. You can just get a bag of carrots, peel them, and grate them on a cheese grater. That works just fine too. We'll dump some of these in and we'll start grating. Once we've got our carrots grated, we'll put them in a microwave-safe bowl, cover it with plastic wrap, add a couple tablespoons of water, and microwave it on high for 4 minutes. We're going to cook those carrots. A few tablespoons of water. Doesn't have to be perfect. Cover it with plastic wrap. 4 minutes on high in the microwave. While our carrots are cooking in the microwave, let's get the other ingredients ready to go. You'll need to butter your dish, or you can just spray it with spray, whatever you want to do. I'm using an 11 by 7 pan. You could use a 2-quart baking dish or an 8 by 8 pan. Little spritz, set that aside. Then you'll do 4 eggs in a bowl and we'll whisk that together. Wash my fingers. Whisk up. Set aside. Now let's do our flour, baking powder, baking soda, and salt in a bowl. 2 teaspoons of baking powder. If you don't know, before you use baking powder, you should give it a little bit of a shake. 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda. My carrots just finished, so I'm going to grab those and put my butter in the microwave to melt. So I'm going to put this on high for a minute. That should get it melted. Got my cooked carrots. It's hot, so you'll need a hot pad. Set those aside. Let's finish the dry ingredients. Now we'll do 1/2 teaspoon of flake salt. Got our melted butter. We'll set that aside. All right, so let's whisk this together. We'll set this aside. Now we need to drain our carrots to get that water out. You'll need a fine mesh strainer like this to drain them. And I'm going to do it over the sink. So just pour them in. Put them back over the bowl, and now I'm going to press them to get that water out. Just use a measuring cup. We'll set that aside. Oh, that's hot. All right, so back to our flour mixture. We've got our eggs that are whisked, we've got our melted butter, and the last thing we need is a cup of packed brown sugar. Now, when a recipe calls for a packed brown sugar, when you're scooping it out, if it's still in the bag, just use the outside of the bag to press that brown sugar in so that you're packing it in. Since mine's not in a bag and it's in a container, I'm going to press it up against the side, so you can see what I'm doing, to press that brown sugar up in there. So I get a nice cup of packed brown sugar. And we'll put that in our flour mixture. All right, now we'll just mix this brown sugar in. We'll add our eggs and our melted butter. Mix this up. That looks good. And now we'll fold in our carrots. So folding, if you don't know, David, it's a wrist action. So I'm twisting it with the wrist, and I'm folding in the carrots. So it's like you go along the side of the bowl, you kind of scoop it up and twist with the wrist. That's folding. All right, so those are folded in. We'll put it in our prepared pan. Spread it out in the pan. We'll bake this in a 350-degree oven for about 55 to 60 minutes. It's going to be golden brown, and you want a toothpick to come out clean when you do that toothpick test. Enjoy.